Hello and welcome to Pokemon Part 43, and now we have nothing left to do but head on to Dragonspiral Tower. And again, this guy just gives us a brief intro. I guess Team Plasma are making their plans come to fruition, because this is where they apparently get to... You know, I'm being very flippant about this, and I guess it's because I'm a bit tired, but yeah, this is actually really important, people. Pay attention! This is actually where they awaken the legendary dragon types of this region. Don't worry, buddy, I'm the hero, I can handle these guys. Oh, I love how we patronise Bianca. It's like, you know, why don't you stay here and be the bodyguard? It's like when you help your dad out with some DIY, and he asks you to, like, count the nails to help out. Or something. Actually, that never happened with me, because I didn't really bother helping. Whatever. Well, I don't know how to do stuff, I never bothered. That's why I don't bother offering help, because I don't know how to do anything. Or at least when it comes to DIY and the like. Anyway, to talk about James Turner, the British designer of some Pokemon in this generation, this is Golurk, one of the Pokemon he designed. And I think we saw some of these guys in Celestial Tower, we did, but they're just showing off these guys again. And of course he's swiftly taken out with the Leaf Blade. But another Pokemon I wanted to show off in this area is Druddigon. I think he's based off a Gargoyle, but anyway, he's just a pure Dragon type, and I guess what's unique about Druddigon is the fact that he's a Dragon type, but he's not broken. He's not really overpowered. So I guess if you like Dragon types, but you don't want to be too cheap, you can use Druddigon. But anyway, Dragonspiral Tower, I really like it as a dungeon. It's really interesting looking. Oh, thanks for pointing that out, Sharon. And this tower has this sort of dramatic music we have going on here. Now, we're facing Team Plasma, but what I find a bit odd is that there is no boss fight in this area. There is like a gauntlet where you have to fight 4 trainers after each other, and they don't give you a break. So I guess that can be called like the epic fight. But here we see the ruins of the area. Kind of reminiscent of, I think it was the Corona Mountain in Pokemon Gen 4. That had quite a few ruins here. And I guess this whole scenario is very reminiscent of other Pokemon games. Particularly in the main series, where I guess you could call it Lovecraftian, where someone summons a legendary Pokemon to do their bidding. And although in this game it kind of works. Spoilers. And yeah, something interesting I like about this tower is the fact that each floor is sort of different. You know, they didn't just come up with one gimmick for this tower and then spam it over and over. But yeah, the puzzles aren't exactly mind breaking. Oh, hello, Bryson. Yeah, well, if you're fighting dragon types here, it's not a bad idea to get the ice gym leader. And I guess that does sort of make me think about why is there an ice gym outside the dragon tower. And I think maybe that's why. Like the ice gym is meant to guard it. Ice being, of course, dragons. Well, I was going to say it was dragons' only weakness, but that's not true anymore, is it? Because fairy beats dragon. Because dragons are in fairy tales, and yeah, that sort of makes sense. Anyway, these grunts here will use the same sort of crocodiles, watchhogs, and Herdias, so yeah, something you've already seen many times before in this playthrough. Ooh, this is like a really cool sequence. We have to sort of navigate around a tower. Yeah, Pokemon, you're using 3D effectively. Well done. Stardust, an item which is only really good for selling. Of course, we're all made of Stardust, really. A star piece. You know, Pokemon has lots of items which they have just for selling, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, and you can see this puzzle isn't really too difficult to solve. It just takes like 2 seconds worth of thinking to solve it, really. Ooh, the ground is shaking. Burn, baby, burn. Actually, was N shouting burn, baby, burn? Because that doesn't seem very N-ish to me. Yeah, this is the part where we get ambushed by 4 people all at once. Oh, they've boxed me in. I really can't move. They've used the game's mechanics against me. Well played, Team Plasma. Well played. Generic, we will stop you comment. But yes, we have to battle 4 of these guys, one after the other, without any breaks. So if you weren't expecting this can put you a bit at a disadvantage. But but you can also see at this point, my Pokemon are level 40, and I think that's because obviously I took the time to travel along the other routes, and as a result, I'm slightly higher level than I should be. Hyper Fang, which I'm trying to remember if Hyper Fang is the move which halvens your HP no matter what. It's actually quite a decent move. Yep, Hyper Fang. Oh, apparently it just deals damage and has a 10% chance of flinching. But anyway, enough of that. We have a really well done cutscene, I must say, where we see sort of N awakening the beast. In this case, it's Reshiram. If you were playing Pokemon Black, it would be Zekrom. And I must say, he does look glorious. That's what I like about the legendaries in this generation. They look like mystical beings. Of course, Reshiram is a Dragon Fire type, and in response you'll get Zekrom, a Dragon Electric type. And this is quite an interesting sort of mythology here, because there are 2 heroes. And it's like, yeah, 2 heroes which will fight each other. So, you know, who's in the right, who's in the wrong? And yes, that battle just essentially was foreshadowing for an upcoming fight. Okay, Pokemon in this generation has this sort of, you know, who's the real hero, who's right and who's wrong, respect of other opinions, but, yeah, we're the good guys, we know. Speaking of legendary types, I do like how we've had a legendary for almost every type now. I guess the one we haven't had one for is Poison. And I want to say Fairy, but I'm guessing some of the legendaries could end up being fairy types. Anyway, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, this Pokemon, it has the power to destroy the world. Oh, and, unless someone else catches that other legendary Pokemon from the other region. You know, like Susin, Registeel, Regirock, Groudon, Kyogre, you know, any other one of those legendaries which could actually fight Reshiram or Zekrom. So, yeah, look, I don't want to say legendaries have lost their appeal, but yeah, there's like 20 of them now, probably more. I know this game has like 13 legendaries, and I think the previous gen had a similar number. So, yeah, there's probably a lot more than 20. So when they say Reshiram could destroy the world, I'm thinking there are many other Pokemon that are just as powerful. But don't let me ruin the party here. But anyway, onwards, where we have to continue on with our adventure. Yep, Relic Castle. Thanks for the location, Bianca.